Hello and welcome to Scorpion's Adventures. It is me, Scorpion, and welcome to another Minecraft video. So today we are going to be expanding this bamboo farm that I've got going on. So just to bring you up to speed, in a prior video I worked on a super smelter, air quotes, super smelter somewhere over here with the kelp farm. It proved to be horribly inefficient. So what I have done is I went ahead off in a stream, well, actually not even on stream, but just offline, and I built this ginormous bamboo farm. I took this existing one that I had prior, and this one here is making chests for me because I have a large storage or sorting storage project coming up. And then this one here is meant to just convert all of the bamboo into planks, which will then feed into this hopper minecart and start feeding all of these furnaces. Now, similar concept to what I built over on the other side over there. What I want to do is have the minecart just running constantly, ideally, just feeding in the furnaces while it's smelting down materials. And right now I'm going gangbusters on netherrack because I need a lot of bricks for a build I'm doing in the nether for our nether tunnel. Now I've got excuse me, in this section here I've got about what would I say, it's 21 across and it's doubled, so that would put 42. But the thing that I've done is, if that farm is making chests and this farm is making planks, if I ever need scaffolding, I kind of need some bamboo just on its own. So I've got one stalk just feeding into this chest so that I've got just loose bamboo in case I need to make scaffolding or anything of that nature. I've got my similar redstone repeater so that when this minecart here, or yeah, minecart with a chest is fed with bone meal, it will feed into the dispensers, and then the dispensers will again grow the provide the bone meal to the stalks. The stalks will grow, observers will see it, and then there you go, the pistons are going to fire. So I've already built this, but it's not able to keep up with the demand. So what I'm going to do is expand it. I'm going to just double this. So it's going to be 21 this way and then 21 this way. It's going to be a total of 42 stalks on top of the 41 that I've got going on over there. I'm going to tie it all in, and then we're going to really kick up the smelting. So let's get started with the build because this one's already done. And we want to just get started here. So I laid out kind of the blueprint or the foothold of the new farm, and I'm just going to run over here and grab some shears. Sad story is my string farm looks a bit broken and hasn't been able to repair itself. So sad times. Okay, so let's get some bricks down here. So that's one. And we're just going to block this out. And we'll do the same over on this side. Really all I'm doing is just staking out the exterior parts here. So this farm is going to use some degree of redstone. Is going to use the trying to do two things at once: talk and build. It's going to use carts, it's going to use observers, dispensers, the whole bit. So we're going to get it going, and kind of like this cool little feature that I've got going on here with the cart just going round and round and round. Okay, so if we replicate this exactly, we're going to have to bring this in 3, and then at this level, this is the level that we're going to have the mud. So we'll dig this out. And then I'm also going to dig this portion out too. And we're going to go down one more level so we can get the hoppers in place. And then I need to tie into this network of hoppers. I think what I'll do is I will yeah, I'll tag in here. There we go. Okay, I'll bring you back once I've got all of this dug out. Okay, back in a moment. Okay, so we're back. I've dug everything out. So what we're going to do is we're just going to tap into the existing hopper network there. Let me just bring this all the way back here, and hopefully I've got enough hoppers. I'm not sure if I will have enough, but we'll see. And I'm just going to do this. Now I do a second row of hoppers, even though the mud is kind of a porous block. I like to do another row in front of the other, like the mud, because sometimes the bamboo just gets stuck. It just sits on top of the ground, and I really don't want to have too much spoilage. As it is, some of the bamboo just sits by the stalk anyway, so I do lose probably a few at a time, and I did run out. So how much more do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I need 10 more hoppers. I need some more wood. Let's go cut it down a tree. Oh, hoppa. Okay. So again, we're shift clicking to place these. Now, bamboo is not the best material for what we're going to do, but it serves a purpose. Now the other thing is, do I have excuse me, 42 stalks of bamboo? Oop. And I think I do. So we're going to get that planted as quickly as possible so the growing can start. And then we'll build all the other stuff in the interim. Yeah, so we're good here. Whoop. All right, we'll let that one go. Okay, I'll bring us back once this is all planted and when I have a bit more of the next step going. Back in a bit. Okay, we are back. I've already done one row of dispensers. And so I've got 42. Now in hindsight, might have been better to put these down before I put the bamboo down, but oh well, that's done. Oh, I just kind of stepped into the hopper. Okay, and 2 more, there we go. And we're done. Good, so now the dispensers are in place. Next, we need to set up the... I miscounted. Haha. Okay. So I have some extras. Next, let's put in the system for the minecart. And we're going to build this pretty much exactly how we've got it here. Oh, no. It's not going right behind. Oh, dear. I miscalculated on the number of hoppers I'm going to need. So we're going to put this up down the middle. Then I'm going to need another 42 hoppers. Oh dear. Okay, I'll be back after I've made all of those. Okay, we are back, and this bamboo is growing up quite well. So we're just going to quickly get the hoppers in place so we can get the minecart going. We're going to build it up first. And then we will put in the pistons, followed by observers, and then wire it up, close it up, easy peasy, and then we are done. Okay. Oh, I forgot. I think I forgot. Yes, I need to go pick up. Actually, get this in here. Just regular rails. Back in a jiffy. All right, we are back, and let's get this going here. So actually what I want to do is replicate a bit about what I see or what I've done over here. So we are going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So at the 9th and 10th location, we will have just a regular old rail. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Uh-oh. Just gotta follow this, make sure it doesn't clog up the works. I might have picked it up in time. We shall see. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and I had 33 to start. That's good. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 9, 10, and then we'll finish up this row, but we're not going to do the end because that's where we're going to have the minecart turn. But let's go to sleep because earlier off camera, I didn't get to bed in time and a creeper blew up part of my luckily none of my builds, but just blew up part of my space here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. And then we're just going to get this in place. There. And it turns around, and then we go here. There. So that should do it. And then let's get the cart in place. And then we're going to redstone it all up. We'll polish off those apples as we go. Okay. Okay, so we need the redstone running across the droppers, and I'm going to patch them into this switch that I've got going on over here. I'll just start here. Whoop. I had to do some running. I'm running really low on redstone, so I had to do some trades with the cleric to get some redstone. So we're going to have to check to see how strong this redstone signal is. Okay, because we're going to have to put in a repeater along the way. So we'll put a repeater in there. Actually, I'm going to have to make a few. We'll grab the saplings and we'll actually just compost them. Okay, so I need that. Let's make, what do I need for repeaters? 2 redstone torches, and I need actual stone. I love my shulkers. So that's for 1, 2, and then I think I need those at the end to power the carts. Okay. So let's go and extend this. There we go. And then the signal goes to there. It's a weak signal there, but it should work. And where does it die? So that would have made it into over here. Let's see how long it takes. Did not take that long. Okay, now let's see, how strong is the signal? Pretty strong there, pretty weak there, but that should work. And let's go turn this off because it's loud. There we go. So then when I feed bone meal into the carts, it should work. Okay, so let's get this powered on that side and this powered on that side. And there we go. Now the cart is working. Now what I need to do is get some temporary blocks in place. So I'm going to pause this and bring you back after I do a little setup on the next bit. Back in a moment. Okay, so this is going to be kind of cool. We'll just start placing this up in the air while it's floating. Let's see if I can do this around the stalks. It is kind of cool. It's counting the redstone as a block, similar to how slabs are set up, like bottom slabs. So do this. And I totally miscounted. I thought I had, excuse me, I thought I had 21, but I actually only had, let's see, how did I do it? There we go. I thought I had 21 in a row, but it was really only 20. Whoa. And this is where sometimes it goes a little sideways. There. Make sure I get the side of the piston. Ooh, you tricky. Dang it. I forgot. Didn't pay attention on those two. Okay. There we go. All right, well, okay. I'll bring you back once these are done and when I have some of the observers in place. Back in a moment. Okay, so I am back and we have placed all of the pistons. I had to go back and move all of those because they were actually sent back a little bit, like one row too far. And then now we're going to place the observers, but you want to place it so that the red dot is facing you and so that the observer is facing outwards. And then we just keep going down the road or down the line here like this. And the first one's usually going to be tricky. Here we go. Helps if you aim for the very edge of the piston, because that'll help get it facing the right way. And we'll just keep going down the line, and then we can put in the redstone. But what I'm going to do next is actually frame up the farm just a little bit. So that we can try and contain the bamboo a little bit. Now, unfortunately, this is going to eat into the glass that I've been making for my nether build, my nether tunnel build, but say la vie. That is, them's the breaks. Okay, and eventually I'll throw some buttons down on top of these so that it's more or less all contained. Oh dear, oh dear. That's why I didn't build this out. So we need a few more hoppers. Okay, that's why. I knew I had my math right, but all along, this row here needed to have an observer and all of that stuff. All right, let me grab some more material. Back in a moment. Okay, we're back. So we are going to get this all wired up in the back here. Now, problem is the stalks have grown considerably taller than the observer, so it's not triggering right now. So we'll have to knock down the bamboo. There we go. And the minute that one of them triggers, all of it should go. All right, so like I said before, this is not super efficient because some of the stalks are going to get stuck in the shoots there. And this side didn't fire, so okay, and then we have to sleep before bad people come and blow my stuff up. Always look around, make sure there's no creeper dude there. And I don't think I can run in there, so we're going to run down here. And then we're going to eventually, we're going to have to run up there and clear all of that. But this is a lot. And then we're going to encase this in glass. And then that way it should prevent the bamboo from getting out through these spaces. But look at this, 64. Oh wow, 2 stacks. So that'll do quite nicely. And let's just see how this is working. Perfect. Wow, okay, so we really need to get our butts in gear and start framing this out. And it's really not going to be that complicated. I'm just going to fill this in the front. Have some glass so I can see. Really what I want to do is when I've got the dispensers going with the bone meal, I want to make sure that it's still dispensing so that I can go and turn off the switch, because the ticking from the repeater and comparator from that switch is kind of annoying sometimes. Now the one thing we haven't tested is if our dispensers are going to work as we are hoping. But we'll see. We'll check that out in a minute. Okay, so really not a whole heck of a lot more exciting to show you. I'm going to go get a whole bunch more glass and then finish up the encasement here, and then we will I'll bring you back for the final product. Now the reason why I keep running back and forth, cutting us in and out, is because I want to keep this video down, and we're running a bit long. We're probably close to about 30 minutes right now, so I want to wrap this up as quickly as possible. So yeah, so I'm going to bring us back after it's pretty much all done. All right, back in a moment. All right, now it is all done. So I've enclosed it all. The last thing I will do, which I'll do off screen, is I'll put buttons along the top here so nothing will spawn on top. But you see here, it's all covered in glass on the top, all covered in glass on the bottom. The only downside of this build is in order to get the minecart moving, I actually need to break one of this down and get it going. But let's get the minecart actually loaded up with some bone meal and then see how it goes. Like now it should be distributing. Now the problem is that it runs so long, like so much further, that it will kind of not despawn, but like you get exited out. So we're going to load that up. We're going to load this one up, and then we're going to set the dispenser on, and then check it all out. So here comes the ticking. So the dispenser's working over on that side, and it's working over on this side. So that's great. And then if I wanted to go have a look to see if there's anything left in these dispensers, I can just, nope, I can't hop in there. I just have to trust that it's all good. All right, let's go turn this off because it's noisy. And now, while I was doing all of this, after we sleep, we'll see how much of the planks we've created. So this auto crafter is pretty cool, pretty awesome. So let's see here. So this minecart is all full. Oop. That hopper is full. That hopper is nearly full, and let's make sure this is running fine. Excellent. And now what I can do is flip that switch on, and it's going to start auto feeding the furnace. Now what is kind of cool is that at a certain point in time, this is going to continue to feed into the hoppers. What I'll do is I'll come by, and if this ever gets down to 0, nothing left in there, then I might actually turn it off so that it can load up again and then distribute. Because if there's only one plank in here, all it's going to do is just distribute the one plank into the very first hopper, and then everything else is not going to have enough. So there is a bit of a flaw again with this system, but this is what we're dealing with. So we're almost done. So we'll just go here, and I put in some doors so that if I wanted to go in and collect any of the bamboo that's stuck, I can. But yeah. So hope you enjoyed this video. It was a bit long, but again, it's another means of trying to get the smelter being a bit more efficient. So this is Scorpion saying, thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed this video, learned a bit of something. And if you want, hit that like button below. And then if you haven't subscribed to the channel, that would be great if you could, just to support. And also, if you have a comment, please put it in below. And I do have a question here because I'm trying to get more creative with my builds. Let me know what you think we should enclose this in to make it look a little bit more medieval, a little bit more pretty, including all of this here. So just let me know, because yeah, want to tie this all into kind of a medieval castle theme. So again, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have yourself a great day. Bye.